Best run along, unless you fancy a stint in the jail. I shall suffer none to disturb his peace.
Yes. Is there aught you wish to discuss? I'm afraid I'm no more equipped to answer that question than you are. I've not the slightest inkling where the beasts might be lurking. Perhaps you might ask the Oracle for advice. As I understand it, she is rather knowledgeable on the subject of dragons. Yes. Is there aught you wish to discuss? I suppose you can be forgiven for your ignorance, as 'tis said that an Arisen is born when they are chosen by the dragon. He believes that the power of the Arisen, and thus the God's sway, could be employed to call a dragon into being. I'll spare you the details, but in essence, this experiment resulted in the creation of lesser dragons, so named because they pale in comparison to the true dragon. Of course, the common folk could never tell the difference. Inferior beasts they may be, but their capacity for causing chaos and destruction is still impressive. Our only real mistake was in thinking that we could control them with the God's sway. 'Tis quite impossible. Most were disposed of immediately, but a small number managed to escape. From what we gathered, one of them decimated a village as it passed overhead. We've not kept track of them, so I couldn't tell you where they might be hiding. Considering the lack of turmoil, I assume they've made their dens far from settled land. Even if you cannot locate a lesser dragon, all is not lost. Worm's life crystals can be obtained from other drakes as well. There's naught for it but to start searching. Bring me whatever you can obtain.
To ease my mind of its burdens.
Bugger off.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Okay, and not a moment's rest. Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Is this where you've been all this time? 'Tis rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
This might contain useful information.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Now you've done it.
You must fight.
There! Stout undead!
Such fiends quail before holy light.
Question more where that came from.
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
It's been torched. Quick, douse the flames. Not enough.
What was that?
Here, if you please. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
The monster seems to have dropped something.
spell will empower you with elemental magic. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Is that you say?
A meager challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
Right you are. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will...
Traveling beyond the... Rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you can yet discover. It is nearby. Shall I lead the way? We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Will someone do aught about this?
Sometimes this is the only place I can find.
I've just had a thought. When I recall our first visit...
Apologies, Master, but you will have to make do without us for the time being.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermund needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you. Does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do. No one has any care for me beyond my mind. If there is aught I can do to be of aid to your journey, do not hesitate to ask.